So, tonight we are playing Arsenal Fan TV. Now, we don't know much about them at all, other than the fact that they're probably all Arsenal fans, which is a bit worrying, because we know what they're like. They've got one game to judge them on, really. They played AFC Colossal last week. They did beat them 3-2. I think they're 3-0 up and let Colossal get back into the game. And Colossal, like I said, they were improving towards the end of last season, and they've got some new players this season as well. So, yeah, can't really judge them on anything that we saw last week. So, I'm going to have to get down, go into the game the same way that we got into the #United game last week, because that was an awesome performance. If we can perform like that again, then, yeah, should have no problems. Now, I'm a man that likes statistics as well, and it has come to my attention that we've never won the game after we've played #United. Now, so we've never lost to #United, and that's great. But we've never won the game afterwards. And I don't know whether that's because we put so much into the #United games, and then the week after we can't quite put up the same level of performance. But today that's got to change. We've got to beat Arsenal Fan TV, and I'm not going to let the boys know about this, obviously, before the game today. I don't want that in their head. But just something that I've noticed. So it'll be interesting to see what the standard from us is like today. Technically, I'm not really playing today. I mean, I kind of am, but preferably I'm not, because last week you would have seen I hurt my knee, and it did actually really hurt. But saying that, it's improved a lot quicker than I thought it would, and tonight we've got a bare 7, including a couple of players that aren't 100% fit. So I'm on the bench and still going to be managing. He tried to participate in Sunday League training last night, did his knee again. So the sooner they hurry up and cut him up, the better, really, because we need that to just sort itself out. But yeah, so I'm kind of like the very last option, the 8th man today. If somebody needs a breather, one of the the people that aren't fully fit needs a 5-minute rest, I'll come on, stand up front, and just get people to kick balls towards my head, really. It's kind of the plan. Hopefully it won't come to that, and hopefully the boys, the 7 that we do have tonight, will be fine for the full 40 minutes and get the job done. But I say, you never know. You need that sub. You do. It's alright, kids, don't worry. This is prescription medication given to me by my trustworthy doctor. Apparently, this one is like a super strong painkiller for my knee, in case that does hurt, or I do hurt it. And this one is just one because this one is so super strong. So you need this one there just to make sure it doesn't completely burn away at your stomach. So that sounds lovely, doesn't it?
Generally don't like.
Pre-game, Steve. Everybody knows now, Steve.
Okay.
Go and eat it and look happy with yourself.
I don't want the cucumber. You
don't want the cucumber? You only bought it for the salad, Steve. Salad removal.
This is for later.
This is not good for you, Steve.
Oh.
You've got to play a whole game.
It's chicken.
It's chicken. Yeah. That's not an excuse. And the manager, leading by example. What you got in there?
Some chips, some nuggets,
and a little burger.
Yeah.
You got a quarter pound of a burger, mate.
It's not half pounder then, is it?
Look at the bloody state of me. Oh, the bionic man over here. Opponents then tonight. Got the Arsenal Fan TV boys. Like I say, I know nothing about them, but see how cheeky. See what they've got. Scoops. Turn. Pass. I mean, none of that was horrific, so let's assume that they're really good. So, we're here at the pitches. We are missing a lot of players tonight, so we'll go through them. We've got no Dan Wells tonight. He bloody went and got engaged, didn't he? So he's looking at wedding venues. Who else have we got? Well, me, I'm obviously kind of injured, but I'm in the squad. Ant, managing, but injured. Heiser, not available, out for a work do. Ollie Walker, probably on a yacht somewhere. That's all he ever seems to do. Backups, Alex Lockwood, not available. No T-Rye. Yeah, just Johnny Groves, still not available. Who knows, we might not ever see him in a MHFC shirt. He's the most elusive man ever. So it's not great. So a lot of players missing, but like I said, we do have a squad of 7. So enough about the players that are missing, let's talk about the players that we got. Greys in goal, obviously very good last week against #United. At the back we've got Creasey, ever reliable. He'll be playing alongside Steve and Chris Hobster tonight. So kind of a slightly different position for Chris Hobster. He's got a bit of a groin strain as well, which isn't ideal. So but he's starting. Navs and Sam Haughty in the midfield. Not seen Sam in the midfield, but he's a very technically gifted player. Very solid. Navs, who's feeling under the weather, bless him. Poor child, but I'm sure he'll get through it all right. And then up front we've got Jakey Stevens, so obviously we're going to be looking for him to be our main attacking outlet today. Because yeah, we don't really have any strikers. Like I say, I am on the bench, but I'm not fit at all, so I'm literally just going to be there to stand up top if needed, if somebody else needs a break. But say 7 players, need the full 40 minutes out of all of them really, so it's going to be tough. Arsenal Grez, the pinkest man in football. We love it. Unzip that jacket for us, mate. Let's go kick a ball. Look at me. I'm running. Oh, I'm kicking. I'm fine.
Yeah, so we haven't got Stevens on the pitch at the minute, so Crease.
He loves it, doesn't he? Let's whip it on, mate.
The fucking jacket.
So at the end of last season, somebody told us what the actual definition of a warm-up was. So this is our attempt. I mean, tell us if we're doing it wrong. I think we're doing it right, but some passing and some moving going on could be useful. Game time then. Look, Creasey. So 5 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. Started very, very badly. It's very shaky, and then we started to put a bit more pressure on them now, and it's looking a lot better. So we need to keep the pressure up. So obviously the issue is having only 7 players. Keeping this pressure up for 40 minutes is going to be quite difficult, but he's doing it in the right places really. So Chob's getting a goal as well, which is nice for him. So yeah, looking a bit better. Half time then, just about to kick off the second half. I've not been required to go on the pitch yet, which is obviously a good thing, because that means that we're playing the white boys out there doing very, very well. Considering that there's only 7, I mean this Arsenal team have got like a full 25-man squad with them. This is a serious amount of rotation and players available to come off the bench. So yeah, we're doing very, very well. Nice goal from Chobs. The second one may have been on target. We'll have to ask Chobs. We'll wait till we see the highlights to see that one. But I'm putting it down as a Chris Hobson goal. Slice into the back of the net. Jake's missed a penalty, which is a bit of a shame, but you can't score them all. It was a good save by the goalkeeper, so can't keep this pressure up really, and yeah, not drop it in the second half. Just finished the game then. You probably see I'm actually sweating quite profusely because I only went on and bloody played. Steve picked up a bit of an injury. He did say his knee was feeling a bit dodgy before the game, so Matty Stevens stepped in, brace. It happens, you know. It's a weekly thing for me, but that's me already doubled my tally for last season, so I'll take that in 2 games. Finished up winning 7-2. Chops especially was class in there today. So I can't wait to see some of his goals back. The camera's going to be right behind that, and his bloody whips galore. So yeah, really, really happy with that. So they're a good football side. They pass the ball around a lot. But people like Sam and, well, we've changed the formation about 5 minutes in, and that really, really seemed to work. Putting Sam at the back, him and Creasey were class, and their goals really were a bit sloppy transitional defence and a quick free kick, which, I mean, obviously we had an issue with. Literally, as soon as Kevin just put the ball down and kicked it into an open goal, so we're not too happy about that, but delighted with 3 points. What would we do without you, Charles? Playing through your ailments.
You got
Look at him.
a couple of times though.
Look at him. It's the pain you need to be a Mongol. It's kind of dedication. Are you happy you did it though, Nevs?
Yeah, man, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. All worth it for the 3 points. That's what a true sportsman would say.
I got an assist, man.
Should we go have our weekly chat with Nash? Hey Nash.
Hey mate, how you doing? How's your knee?
Bad. 2 goals bad though.
2 goals.
More goals.
Tonight, did you?
Yeah, for 5 minutes.
I thought you were going to be out for a while.
Oh no, so did I. And then I did a stupid thing and played. So I'm going to pay for it.
Goals, though, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. How are things going in this one?
0-0 at the moment. Had a couple of half chances. Playing some nice stuff.
Yeah.
Too many flicks am I like at the moment.
Oh, is it? Overplaying it. So you got a few of the big boys in?
Yeah, well, we've got a big squad to be fair. There's
doing
18
you?
people. We've got a bit of rotation going on.
An abundance of riches.
Yeah.
We say it's 0-0.
Yeah, at the moment. Charlie Morley on in a minute. Next time we'll put that Char. Use Char. I don't
Char.
confusion with Star Six when none of the Charlies you know I was talking to.
Is this your first game?
It is. It will be.
Decent. Second official game in charge.
Yes.
Made a big call. New captain
Yep.
for the day. Think that went well?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, led from the back.
And
Yeah.
2 wins. 7-2.
Yeah,
Very
we'll
nice
take
today.
We'll take it. They were a decent side. They played some good football, but we just seemed to get up and really quickly. Didn't let them have a touch of the ball, and yeah, pleased with the performance.
Nice. That's a lot we'd like to hear. And what was that little masterstroke at the end by bringing Matt Stevens on, changing the formation up a little bit, changing the team around, getting 2 goals? Did you think? Obviously, you were probably expecting that from him when he went on.
If anything, I was expecting more. I'll take the 2.
It was a good game, mate. Well managed.
Cheers, mate. Take it.
Greg Stevens, the world's biggest goal. That's what that was. The world's heaviest goal was scored today. Yes, but then you get Player of the Year awards for being like N'Golo Kante, mate. You're MHFC's Michael Carrick. Who would you liken yourself to? Arrogant response, but whatever. Chris, hat-trick.
Yeah.
Plus an assist.
Plus an assist and another.
Kind of assist, maybe goal, but we'll never know really because
It was going miles wide.
oh, was it? Well, that's very honest of you, mate. But happy with yourself.
Quite.
Talk us through, obviously, the third goal, your favourite.
Third goal's favourite. Keep making it look better.
Did he?
Yeah.
You're being very modest, isn't it?
I thought the second goal was the best.
Okay. I can't remember what that one looked
His
like.
through ball I hit the first time.
Steve, 3 points. Only 3 points to level.
That's it, I think.
Oh, I'll take the third one. Whips. What the whips?
Whip.
Finesse. Oh, three again.
So I was going to say last. Me and Ab were right behind that, mate. They look decent.
Yeah.
Groin's alright? Groin's alright?
Very sore.
Retina's alright?
I think you can probably tell towards the end when I won't run.
We've got two weeks off now, mate. So we're alright. Well played, sir.
On Wednesday.
I can tell you, obviously you got man of the match today. That's official. That's been submitted to the league. I don't have any champagne or anything for you, mate, but I can give you a there you go.
Well,
I think you'll find very of them, if we were actual horses, most of us would want shots.
Oh, knee brigade. Have you got you're not got you've got yours on underneath. So back then, after the 7-2 win over Arsenal Fan TV, and yeah, we were talking about after the game, and it's quite weird really because we played well, but we don't really feel like we played that well. A lot of boys saying that. I mean, we felt we could have maybe upped it a notch. I think that's maybe because going into the game with 7 people and not having any sub people were kind of maybe holding back a little bit. Had a few players out of position. We didn't really have a striker today, so Jakey was playing up there. And the amount of move, they've obviously done a bit of research and know that Jakey's a very dangerous player because their centre back was absolutely all over him. The ref, I don't like to be horrible to refs, but that ref clearly doesn't watch much football, doesn't have much of an idea really, because he wasn't giving anything. They were hands and pulling on Jakey, taking him down left, right and centre. But I mean, he did his job today and did it very well, so he didn't get the glory of all the goals. He did get one in the end, but yeah, he definitely played a very important part in the midfield. Navs, despite being ill, was very, very good. I mean, paid for it by throwing up a few times after the game, but shows you put the work in. Sam and Creasey, when they were both at the back together, very, very good. And Stephen Chobbs giving a lot of support down the side. I mean, obviously Chobbs is more of an attacking winger than Steve is, but Steve defensively very, very sound. And then Chobbs going forwards, obviously with, well, 3/4 goals. Yeah, absolutely blinded today. And then Grez, when he was called upon, did what he could and had a very sound game and managed to keep switch on despite not having that much to do different parts of the game. So yeah, delighted with that. I mean, obviously I played assist and 2 goals, which I'm massively happy with. But I probably shouldn't have done. Say if Steve hadn't got injured, then I definitely wouldn't have gone on. But so yeah, it's kind of bittersweet for me. But overall, 7-2 against the new boys. They're a decent side. Play a lot of good passing football. So yeah, delighted with that result really. Got a little week break now, and then yeah, be interesting to see if we can carry on this form.